The price of family and the home I refuse to build. I never thought a glass of spilled milk would cost my brother $250,000 inheritance, but here we are. I'm 32, and 2 years ago, I adopted my niece Chloe after my sister passed away. My parents, well, they're traditional. To them, Chloe was a tragedy, not a daughter. They spent every Sunday dinner doting on my brother's kids, buying them iPads, taking them for ice cream, while Chloe sat at the end of the table like an uninvited guest. Last Tuesday, I dropped Chloe off at my parents' place for 2 hours, just 2 hours. When I walked back in early, the house was silent. Then, I heard my brother's voice from the kitchen, sharp, like a razor. "You're just like your mother, Chloe. Clumsy, a burden. Now pick up the glass before you make an even bigger mess of our lives." I froze. I looked through the doorway and saw my 7-year-old girl, sobbing on her knees, picking up shards of a broken cup while my brother stood over her. And my parents, they just sat there, sipping their coffee. My mom looked up and shrugged. She needs to learn her place, Mark. She isn't a princess like her cousins. That was the moment. The click in my head. See, my parents' massive estate was being handled by me. I'm the executor. I'm the one who's been managing their properties and keeping the family business afloat for free while my brother gambles away his salary. I didn't scream. I didn't fight. I just walked in, picked up Chloe, and walked out. That night, I resigned from the family firm. I pulled every cent of my personal investment out of my brother's failing startup. And that trust fund my parents asked me to set up for the real grandkids, I closed it. When my dad called me screaming that they were going to lose the lake house because the taxes weren't paid, I only had one thing to say. If she isn't a princess, then I guess I'm not the loyal servant anymore. Figure it out yourselves. Now they're calling me the villain of the family. My brother is facing bankruptcy, and my parents had to downsize to a 2-bedroom condo. But you know what? Yesterday, Chloe smiled for the first time in a week. And that's worth more than any inheritance.